Okay, so welcome. Sorry for the delayed start. Let's just have our feet shoulder width apart. So feel the ground under the feet, lengthen through the spine, relax the shoulders, breathing in and breathing out. Feel the hips sink back and down, float up with the head. Notice the feeling of the ground under your feet. Relax around the ankles and the knees. Breathing in and out. So we're sinking the hips. And then we're just going to turn the waist. Just allow the arms to move. I just keep moving. I'm going to try one more light. Let's see if this helps. Also, I'm going to open this window. Ugh. A little bit. Let some air in. Okay, what does this do? Oh, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Deep breathing, some more. We're just turning the waist, turning the waist. So while you're doing this, you want to gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Notice the breath as it goes in and as it goes out. So that you're following the path of the breath.
So I'm breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth. Is there anything
you can do that, or you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, or you can breathe in and out through the nose. It's better normally when breathing that you breathe in at least through the nose because of the you have like a bit of a filtration system going on. So yeah, I mean, obviously, if it's blocked, then you just have to breathe however you can. So, but I'm learning a new Qigong at the moment called the Heavenly Breath Qigong, where they talk a lot about the breathing in and breathing out. But yeah, I mean, you can try breathing in and out through the nose out of curiosity. That can be quite good too. But if you want like a release, more of a release, then you breathe out. You breathe out through the mouth more. So arts like yoga, they have a lot more sophisticated breathing techniques. It is well worth checking it out. They do one where you like hold your nose, nostril one, and then go up, and then it's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I've done some of that. I just prefer breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth, I think.
Yeah, yeah. So they do all these and they have specific health reasons for doing those things as well. in things like the yoga, but we tend just to breathe in the Tai Chi. But there are Qigong sets where they look at the breathing almost in much detail as what the yoga people do. So it's but whatever it is you're doing, you just sort of focus and relax through it, I think. So you find something to focus on, to use that as a method to getting in a more relaxed state. I think that might have something to do with it as well.
I think also I'm taking bigger in breaths, and it's a bit like being at the seaside, so I must be getting more in.
Yeah, I mean, what you want to do with the in breaths is eventually just make it more natural. So whatever it is you're doing, when you're focusing on something, it's going to be a bit louder, it's going to be a bit amplified. And then once you've gotten used to it, you can kind of quieten it down. So from a kind of martial arts perspective, if your breathing is so difficult to perceive from somebody else's point of view, it means you have the advantage over when you're going to hit next, because the breathing changes as people are hitting. So there's that as well. But for the purposes of this class, it's kind of do whatever feels comfortable. Oh, it's yeah. Doing the hips. So you establish the breathing and then move the attention to feeling both feet. Notice what you're feeling in the feet. Notice the parts of the foot which is in contact with the ground. So I'm standing on quite a fluffy carpet, and it's quite an interesting sensation underfoot. Okay. Deep sinking, nice and tall. And then turn the foot in and out. So we're opening and closing the hips. Let's feel your body relax. I'll show you that from actually I'll show from the rear view. I'll show from the rear view. So we're going like this. So watch the alignment of the knees. Make sure your knees are in line with the toes. We're nice and tall through the spine. So this turning movement happens when we're doing the turning in the form. We're all breathing, all nice and relaxed. And then open the arms. Right, shake out. Okay, we'll do some bounce. Actually, I'm going to take these off because that's better.
I find it very difficult doing Tai Chi on a thick carpet.
No, you get used to it. You just have to practice. It's actually quite nice doing it on different surfaces. But yeah, I mean, I was on a very kind of lumpy, muddy field, and it was really hard to balance because the ground it was interesting though. I mean, I yeah, you just gotta, yeah. So we just sink down. Actually, we'll start by wiggling the toes. So let's wiggle the toes. Actually, what I'm going to do is, I have this camera, and I'll change the camera. Oops. Right, toes. Okay, so wiggle the toes. So you're wiggling each. Try and move each of your toes individually. It's really hard, really hard. Then you draw the toes in and stretch the toes out. Draw the toes in and stretch the toes out. So really stretch the toes out. Draw the toes in and stretch the toes out. Draw the toes in and stretch the toes out. And then put the toes down like that. And each time focus on a different toe. So each time you lift the toes up and put them down, you're focusing on maybe that toe, then that one, then that one, then that one, then that one. And just like that. And you're just focusing on a different toe. So, and stretching the toes, drawing them in, stretching them out, drawing them. And then what you do is you come up like that. And then down, 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 down. That wasn't so good. And then relax and sink your hips and then your feet. So if you look, I've still got a bit of an arch going on there. And then you come up and then down very, very slowly. And up. And down. And up. And down. And sink, and I'm sinking my hips, then I really settle in the feet. If you don't sink your hips, it's not so. If you sink your hips, there's this more solid feeling in the feet. Let's do one more, raising up. And then down, 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 sink. Great. Okay, I'm going to move the camera to the other one. That's a handy having the two cameras. I'm saving up for a new camera that's like supposed to be better quality, because then it's easier to see the picture. Okay, so we'll do the bounce now. We'll do the bounce. Breathing in and out. So yeah, just join in. That's it. Morning. It's fine. We started late, so just join in. It's fine. It was quite hard to sleep with the loud rain, wasn't it? It was very bad. So you'll catch up by looking at the video afterwards. We've just been focusing on the feet because we're slowly working towards the wave hands like clouds. We're going to look at wave hands like clouds today. So you just want to tune into the spine, feel the spine lengthen. We're all breathing, and let go in the lower back, let go in the shoulders, nice and relaxed. And then shaking the body. So just feel the connections through the body. Feel the connections, nice and relaxed. Okay, we'll just whiz through the rest of the loosening. So we've got the T shape. So relax the shoulders, sink the hips. Relax around the face. Yeah, this time in the morning, especially with the rain and all that, it's quite an effort to come, so well done. So remember we're making a T shape. So look at your picture, those of you on Zoom, look at your picture and check every time. So Tai Chi, you can do all sorts of stuff and think you're doing it when you're not. And it's partially to do with the paying attention and also relaxing enough and being calm enough so that you're noticing things. Okay, now make the W shape. So I'll just show you that from the side view, look. So we're like this. Sink the hips, lengthen through the spine so you feel this nice tall feeling. Okay, and then I'll show from the back like this, and then we'll do this one. So feel the weight transfer. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Let the arms relax. And let the arms drop. Deep breathing, very nice. And change. But before that, we'll just check our posture. Relax the arms. Feel the arms. Just breathe in and out. Feel the arms. Then turn the waist. And then that one. Posture check. Then bow and arrow stance. Bow and arrow stance. So we're gonna go into the front foot, into the back foot. So pay attention to the contact through the feet. I'll show you that. and then come back. Feel the ground under the feet. Okay, we'll just try that. I'll come a bit closer and move the thingy down. We'll do that exercise. The stepping in an imaginary box. A size. I'll have my feet a bit. There you go. There you can see my feet. So we're just transferring the weight from one foot. So it's 60-40, so we're not going too far. If you notice, you want the hips not sticking out. They want to be all in line. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's one of those rubber band things. Hang on, let me just move this. Yeah. And go into cat stance. Then heel toe. Transfer the weight. Stay in the front foot for a bit, then sink into the back foot. Go into cat stance. Step out to the side, heel toe. Transfer the weight, go into cat stance. So focus on what you're doing, step, heel, toe. Feel the foot, transfer the weight. Breathe in, breathe out. Sink back. Cat stance. Stay there for a minute. Step out. 50-50. Transfer the weight. Cat stance. Step heel toe. Sink forward. Sink back. Cat stance. Side step. Transfer. Cat stance. Heel toe. Transfer the weight. Back. Okay. This time go back to the transferring the weight from one foot to the other. And this time sink. Step. Put the foot down. Raise the other heel. Step, heel toe. Transfer. Up. Down. Up. Got room for one more. I'm going to cat stance. Step out to the side, heel toe. Transfer. That's it. So what I'll do, I'll get the other camera. I'll just have a bit of a play around with the camera. Heel toe. Let's just stay there. Right, I'm gonna try something. Try. I'll put this there, using the chair. Is that gonna fit? Is that long enough? Brilliant. Okay. So we'll try that again. So we're gonna like this, cat stance. Hang on, let me roll these up. Let me roll these up. So what you want to do is the feet. You want to focus on the feet. Hips level, heel, toe. Then you're like this. Then you transfer the weight, cat stance. Put the foot down, raise the other heel, step, heel, toe. Weight 50-50. So that's it. You want to stay in that posture. Then you transfer the weight. You want to keep these hips, keep the hips down. Transfer the weight. Cat stance. Heel toe. Transfer the weight. Cat stance. Okay, now we're going in the other direction. Heel toe. Transfer the weight. Cat stance. Down. Raise the hip. Actually, I'm going to do it this way round. And you can see it from both. Think the hips. Okay, so now what to do is if you turn your waist, don't worry about not being able to see the. So you're turning the waist, that's it. And then what you do is you I'll move the camera up a bit. Oh, hang on. That's a bit better. Oh no, I'm still, my head is missing. That's better. So you're turning the waist. We're still focusing on the feet though. To transfer the weight, bring the foot in. And I'm just randomly turning and stepping. I'm not trying to do it any particular way at the moment. I'm just marvelous. Right. Okay. I'll keep that camera there. Let's put it back to the other camera. So let's look at silk reading. So we just get slightly wider. You can place your hand here on the top of the thigh. You have the hand out here. You're in 60%, 40%. Then you turn your waist and the hand floats down. You transfer the weight, and as you transfer the weight, the hand follows. You turn the waist, the hand floats up to shoulder height. You transfer the weight. This is one way of getting there. Turn, transfer. There are other ways of doing this. Turn, transfer. Turn, transfer. Turn, transfer. Eventually it kind of blurs a little bit and more smooths out. It smooths out. So sink the hips, transfer the weight, turn the waist. We are all breathing very nice. Okay, try that the other side. So down, turn, transfer. Turn, transfer. Turn, transfer. Remember to keep breathing. That's it. Okay. Ah, chins. Yes, I just remembered about the chin. We've got to tuck our chins in. Look, the chin, you want it not tucked in, drawn in. Draw the chin in so that it's not sticking out. Because you see a lot of people doing Tai Chi with their chin set. No, you want to, yeah. It's very tempting. You can slip out and you can kind of end up doing that stuff. So you want to avoid that. Sorry. Got the chair. I'll move the chair in a minute. That's now the chair's in the way. Okay, that's better. That's better. Brilliant. Okay, now bring your feet in a bit. Actually, I'll put that one down. Bring your feet in a bit, and then we're going to do the wave hands like finally. Gosh, that was a long way in. Wave hands like clouds. That's it. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the weight. So look at you want the, yeah, let's just hold this for a bit. You want the top hand, elbow, below the level of there's the wrist. Look at the shoulder, look at the elbow. Elbow's quite low. So the wrist and the shoulder are kind of corresponding, and the elbow is low, and then you come underneath like that. That's it. Then you transfer your weight, then you turn the waist, and then once you turn the waist, then you rotate the ball round. Remember, elbow, low elbow. So. And you want to just very gently transfer, sink the hips, turn the waist. Transfer, turn the waist. And I've got my fingers kind of close together, and I'm feeling it right to the ends of the fingertips. I'm feeling the sensation to the ends of the fingertips. So there's a real sense of alertness. A sense of alertness, it's not hard, it's a soft alertness right to the end of the fingers. So, okay. And what you want to do is when you're here, sink the hips, stay upright. And then that's better. Sink the hips and stay upright. Right, okay, and then for fun, actually I'll start this end because I'll mirror. I'll go over here. Dun, 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 dun. Step, rotate, shift. So I try and correspond the foot movements with the hand lifts. Oh, I've run out of space. I'll go in the other direction. Okay, right. Now what we're going to do, just go into bow and arrow stance, and we're going to do the double turn per 1, 2, 1, 2, just to get our waists. We're just going to 2, 1, 2, back foot, front foot. So think of sinking down into the back foot and sinking down into the front foot. So we're down in the balance point, balance point. You're going through your balance point. So just behind the ball of each foot. So 2 turns per back foot, 2 turns in the front foot, 2 turns in the back foot, 2 turns in the front foot. Two in the back, 2 in the front. So you turn twice. 1, 2. You turn twice. 1, 2. And then we'll do it on the other side. So just come back here, stay here for a bit, and just get yourself correctly settled. Then heel toe, sink. 2 in the back. 1, 2. 2 in the front. 1, 2. Okay, right. Let's try that again. See if that's made a difference. Okay. And then fantastic. Okay, let's go. Oh, now this is going to be fun, isn't it? Go through the form. Oh gosh. Because I haven't got enough room that way. We'll have to do it that way, but then you won't. Well, you know the form. We'll go through the form just for the first, just till the end of wave hands like clouds. Okay, so I'll just actually, yeah, I'll use this smaller one. I use the smaller camera. Oops. Right. That might be easier, and then at least we can. Okay, so Yeah. So we'll do it that way, and we'll just go from the beginning until the second single whip after wave hands like clouds. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, because I won't have enough. Maybe I'll be able to do it. I might have to keep moving actually. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Okay. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in and begin. 1, 2, 3. So I might, because I haven't quite got enough room, I might have to keep moving. Up the wild horse's mane. Sink back and turn. Good. Over here. Then side step, grasp the sparrow's tail, white crane spread its wings. And then brush knee and push. 1, 2. 3. Time spear hand. Cut down. Play the peeper. Step back and repulse the monkey. 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, and 4. Step forward. Hold the ball. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Ward off. Double-handed push. Stick back and turn. Push out, gather under, hold the ball. Step, inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Ward off. Double-handed push. Stick back and turn. Step. Second step. Oh, run out of room. Third step. Single whip. Great. So now that's in the context of the at least the first half. Yeah, good choice, wave hands like clouds. There's quite a lot in it, isn't there? So let's just do this. Breathe in. Breathe out. That'll do, I think. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more time. Just rub the hands together, polish the face. And rub the hands together again. And give the blower back a rub. Wow, great. And breathe in, breathe out. Oh, okay. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together and bow. Great. Yeah, good choice. Yeah, nice. So see you all next week. Brilliant. Yeah, I'll